Holy, it has been so long since I've last been here. It was 50 pounds ago. 50 pounds ago. So we are 10-11 months in, like after the last video that I made. And this is 19 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show. Sorry, I forgot to record the 20 weeks because well, I was lazy and I wanted to start my first video of the prep with a grocery haul, you know. Before I start the whole video, I want to give a shout out to EA Fitness for sponsoring my bodybuilding event. If you guys want to train there, if you guys live in the Montreal and Laval area, just come by. I'm a coach there too, so book a consultation. I got you. Number 2, I'm just gonna put it right here, but it's my homie Leonardo, and he's also sponsoring me. What a goat! What a goat! If you guys looking for a home in Laval, Montreal, or anywhere on like the Quebec area, he's the best that you can find. He's a goat for that. Trust me. And finally, the last sponsor is my mom. This whole video in general, like for this video, especially for the grocery hauls, my mom, shout out to her. She's going to be doing the grocery part because usually she loves feeding me. But now that she can't feed me, she wants to still contribute to the prep by getting the groceries and everything. So, thank you, Mom. Almost leak. Like this video, comment, do as much as you can so that I go on top one day so I can finally retire my mom, please. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started in our first video of the prep, which is going to be a grocery haul plus some yapping. Let's get it. So while I'm walking to the parking lot, let me tell you the tea. Shit, I should have brought my mic. But from January all the way to April, I went from 205 or 203 pounds all the way down to which was a massive breakthrough. And then I stayed in maintenance. I looked incredible, honestly. I really liked the way I looked. And then fast forwarding all the way to end of July, I was able to do like a mini cut because I went to Mexico. So I thought I was gonna eat like crazy. Turns out I did eat like crazy, but the whole time I was in maintenance calories. So I stayed out and then I stayed in maintenance. So from one all the way till the beginning of September. And yeah, now I'm in prep. Starting from August 30th. So right now we are at September, I forgot what it was, but I'm 4 pounds down. So I went from 1 all the way, oh no, I started my prep at 1 all the way down to 1 something like, I think, you know what, I think I'm gonna cut that part off, or I'm gonna blur it just because I wanna not tell you what weight I am, and I'm only gonna tell you like on my prep. So I'm gonna like blur this part out. But yeah, that's my journey. That's my journey. And I've been only doing this for one reason, and it's to make sure, because I do science-based lifting, and a lot of people shit on science-based lifting a lot. So I'm here to prove you that I can get a pro card in just 3 years training by approaching science-based lifting. So I can prove those physique checks out, but they check out to win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get started with the grocery haul. All right, let's get it started with the first in our list. It's all the protein milk we could get. Those Premier proteins from my mom and my sister, but the Fairlife is more for me. Try to make my protein 0.8 grams per pound of body weight so I can keep my carbs as high as possible. But my aggressive deficit, but that will change once I reach. I'm crashing out. Once I reach 10% body fat, and then I'll go back to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So it's not that much of a difference. All right, next on the list is this pure protein bar. Just like I said, get a little more carbs in the system, a little more fiber, a little bit amount of fats, but honestly it's just to make sure that I get my protein intake high. I don't think in the beginning I'll use it, and I'm gonna start implementing them once I'm 10% body fat. So yeah. All right, guys. Next on the list, and this is for you people who worried so much about fiber intake and like don't like vegetables. Go for this. The American equivalent of it is Mission Tortillas, but this thing has 20 grams of fiber per tortilla, and look how small the tortillas are. They're like 1.5 size of my hand. You can make like, you can get like easy tacos with this and get your fiber intake in. That's pretty much it. All right, another staple of the mini cut. This is like, if I don't have this, like my cut wouldn't be successful. Is this whole tube of lean ground turkey. Usually I will go for lean ground beef because they have one that's like double its size. However, since I'm cutting, I want to make sure that my fat intake is as low as possible. So this lean ground turkey is an amazing option. In that way, I could limit my fat intake, have a decent protein intake, and have a very high carb intake, which optimizes my muscle gains while cutting actually. Okay guys, next is a pre-workout staple. Like if you don't take this, I'm telling you, today it made a whole difference because I haven't been taking it for a week. But then after I started taking it again, bro, my workouts have been like probably one of the best ever. It's not what you expect you think it is, but like any sorts of fruit, I personally like bananas because of the potassium intake and the fact of how much carbs it has. Like it's a staple. Trust me, you'll thank me later for pre-workout meals. Next is another staple in your pre-workout meal. If you don't have this, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not working hard enough. It's in fact going to be honey. Like this honey, bro. You could also put it as a, like, I mean, like I said, it's also a pre-workout, but you could also put it as what's it called? A sauce for your like rotisserie chicken from Costco. I know I haven't I'm gonna put it in the my later videos, but there is a section where I mentioned, it's probably at the end of the video, where the other stuff from the grocery haul, because I'm not like starting from fresh, you know. I already have some stuff that I bought like a long time ago and I'm using them, so it's gonna be part of the video as well. So yeah, take honey. Trust me, it's like one of the best fast digestive stores paired with banana there is. Like, and it's like really easy, and it's also extremely tasty. All right, another one that I might share with the family. I'm probably gonna have a little bit of more of this when I'm not aggressive cutting and regular cutting. It's these Kirkland chicken breasts. Watch the macros. These are crazy. 5 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of protein. Now, as I've mentioned, I don't need that much protein for now until like I'm at 10%. When I'm at 10%, that's when I'm gonna like bring my protein up and my carbs up at the same time. I also don't want to like sacrifice a little bit, you know, the fat. All right guys, next in the list, I do not know why they keep changing their flavor and not have all of them that's available, but this one might be the best one because the first one was wing sauce, the second one was barbecue sauce, and the third one from Kinder's is literally a teriyaki sauce. So this looks crazy, but you know what's even more crazy? The macros. So the barbecue and the wing sauce, they both had like some fat, like 2 or 3 grams of fat, which didn't bother me as much, but it'd be better if there was none. And now there's literally 0 grams of fat. Okay, well, I'm not gonna show you because it's blurry, but 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of protein, and 6 grams of carbs, which is super good for the macros that's providing me for this prep. This one is honestly optional, but you could take this if you want and you're craving something like salty. We have pickles that is 4 calories per, you see how big these pieces are? 4 calories per piece. And these peppers, which a third of is 0 calories, which is well, actually they're lying. It's 1 gram of carbs, so for 3 pieces is 3 grams. So 1 piece is 12 calories, but like, look how big these pieces are. They're like huge. Okay guys, we are back from Costco, and I'm just gonna show you what we didn't buy because I bought it in advance. Rotisserie chicken from Costco paired with honey is a perfect combo. This has like the best macros for pre-workout meals. Natural plus 18 grams. Literally look, barely any fat, 2.5 grams, 13 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of protein. 2 cups of these is 300 calories, so it's 36 grams of protein, 26 grams of carbs, and only 5 grams of fat, which is very essential and very perfect for pre-workout. Cheese so my meats don't stay boring, you know what I'm saying? We got some G2 for my aggressive cut, and we got Gatorade for when I do my regular cut for my intra workout meal. Yes, intra workout is very important, especially when you do you know, exercise, well, not exercises, but like splits like full body or upper lower, which takes a little bit more time than usual. Intra workout is where it's at. Like when I'm done with my workout, I don't feel I mean, I feel tired, but I don't feel fatigued. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm almost ready to push some heavy ass weight. All right, last but not least, we have some yogurt, but it's not any sorts of yogurt. It's yogurt that literally has no fat and only 7 grams of carbs with 18 grams of protein. I don't know about you, but that's some insane macros. I would support that, honestly. So yeah, guys, I'm editing this video as we speak. And by the way, right now I'm 18 weeks out. I'm just like kind of late on editing. But hope you like this video. Comment, share. Use the code YOUNGSLEEK on GymPin and also on Gym Optimizer so that you can save some cash and support your boy. Ciao guys, Sleek out.